Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Hello, guys. Good evening and welcome to the third episode of Let's Talk Humanity with FGA. Today we'll be discussing how to run a successful advocacy nonprofit to access global opportunities with our guest, Hauwa Ojeifo. So I'm just waiting to go on live health with her now. Okay. We're waiting. Hi.
I'm trying to figure out whether to leave it this way or to turn it the other way.
Or landscape.
Yeah.
Which way do you want to have it?
I think here is fine.
Is it going to stretch your hand out? Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Can you hear me well?
I can hear you loud and clear.
So welcome to Let's Talk Humanity with FGA, a mini IG live series in this lockdown. Thank you so much for coming on live to discuss certain things. Iftar Mubarak. I know we just broke our fast, so Iftar Mubarak. I hope you've had a wonderful Ramadan so far.
I have. Thank you. I hope you
So
have
just a quick introduction to who Hauwa Ojeifo is. She's a multi-award winning mind and health coach, neuro-linguistic programming, emotional freedom technique practitioner. Hauwa uses her experience and her expertise to advocate against sexual violence for health groups, for mental health across different groups and organizations. Hauwa Ojeifo is the founder and executive director of She Writes Woman, which is the award-winning movement of love, hope, and support. You know, it's changing the narrative of how mental health is being perceived in our community today, which is highly misinformed. She's been able to connect help and hope. And hopefully today, Hauwa would be able to, give us a couple of pointers. So we'll be discussing how to run a successful NGO, advocacy NGO, profit to access global opportunities, how to bridge that gap. Now, Hauwa, you're welcome.
Thank you. So I'm just reading a lot of comments that people can't hear me. Can people hear me now? I think because I wasn't talking loud before, but I think now I'm projected. So I hope everybody can hear me because a lot of people are saying they can't hear me.
They can't hear. Maybe put your phone on the loudest.
Yeah.
Because I also have to kind of
Project.
speak really loud.
Yeah. Okay. So I think yes. So let's go. Yes.
All right. So, Hauwa, it's obvious that we can't talk about advocacy without talking about advocates. So, would you just briefly define what's an advocate and advocacy?
So an advocate or to advocate is to call for support. Whatever it is to call for support. It's to do something, call people's attention to a particular cause that you like, or whatever it is in simple term is call for support, and that's what advocacy is. So a lot of times when people think of advocacy, they think like in big terms.
Yes.
And I'm like, not necessarily. It could be something you're doing in your community. It could be something you're doing in your workplace.
Yeah.
You don't feel like should be, or you feel like there's a better way to go about it. So you can call for support, and that's really what advocacy is. And an advocate is a person who actually does the practice of is the person who tries to call for support, tries to mobilize people for support, tries to call people's attention to something. Yeah, that's
To a cause. Okay, so what would you say is the difference between an advocate and an activist?
That. So okay, so it's interesting because in this climb we tend to use it interchangeably. We tend to use that a lot because we tend to say, oh, advocate, activist. But I would say, so there's a very interesting quote that I like, and they said, an activist gets to speak, an advocate gets to listen, and society cannot do without both. you know. So I think that's an interesting way to think about activism and advocacy.
So like two
So
sides of the same coin, sort of.
absolutely, absolutely, you know, it's like, it's almost like when, you know, I like to say advocates try to work within a system. You know, you look at the system, you try to work within it, you try to, you know, see what the kind of change that you can make, the kind of actions you can take to create a certain kind of change. But an activist, on the other hand, is somebody who, you know,
Sorry, hold on, please. I don't know why there are some comments saying they can't hear you or it's echoing. I don't know.
okay, you know what? I think I'll have to get off and come back. I've experienced a similar thing. I've experienced a similar
Okay.
thing before, and I had to like literally log off and come back. So just give me like 2 minutes, and I'll be
Okay.
right back. Yeah,
Okay.
before we get too far. Yeah.
So she's going to log off and come back again. But can you hear me clearly? Hawa just went off for a bit and will come back on. But can you hear me clearly? A lot of people are saying the audio is bad. Let's wait for her. So guys, today can we see how we can really, you know, send in comments or try to ask questions that really have to do with the topic, because we would really like to take questions from the audience, but sometimes it feels like there's a, you know, deviation. So can we just talk about the issue at hand? Yeah, my voice is loud. I think she has a soft voice. The topic is pinned: how to run a successful advocacy nonprofit to access global opportunities. We're basically trying to see how she can give pointers to the nonprofit advocacy NGOs out there on how to really bridge, you know, the gap. Because in the work that I do at the legislature, it's obvious that a lot of NGOs and civil societies can't really access global funds, and that's not because there is no capacity, but that's because there are certain pointers and, you know, issues that you should know about, factors that you should check off before you can put yourself in a position that you are, let's say, a marketable product. You have to position yourself for global opportunities, which include not just human resources, you know, funding, and a lot of other things. Okay, Hawa is back. Let me. Okay, this thing is quite. Yeah. Why do I think it's worse now? Can you hear me?
Oh my God, for real?
Okay, no, it's better. It's better.
Okay, okay,
It's louder.
okay, great then.
Okay, so I think we were talking about the difference between an advocate and an activist, two sides of the same coin. Do you want to add anything on that, or should we move on to the next
I
question?
mean, I feel like the most important thing to get out of it is that an advocate works within a system. An advocate does certain kinds of actions or processes to get a desired kind of outcome. But an
Yeah.
activist, you know, is more like a Rosa Parks. You walk outside of the system. You want to defy something, you know, in order for you to create some level of action to be taken, you know, or to draw a certain kind of attention. So while one works within the system and uses certain kinds of actions and all of that, the other one tries to work outside of the system in, you know, disrupting, impeding, when we say,
So can we
she's
say it's
starting
like
a bar.
critique? It's more about critique.
So I feel like it's even beyond just critique, because I feel like advocates can critique, and even though they do that, they'll still try as much as possible to find where they can fit in within the system and see, okay, who can I speak to, who can I converge so that we can make this change. But an activist doesn't go through that. An activist is more of, you know what, let's mobilize and let's go and disrupt it, kind of thing.
Yes, I get that. Okay, so based on your explanation of an advocate, it's obvious that you're one. And to be honest, your reputation precedes you, Hauwa. You and I have met before at Alara, at the Women's Empowerment event. And I must say, since then we've had, I think, a good relationship. So your reputation definitely precedes you. You do so well. Kindly share what inspired, for you to speak publicly and champion the cause that you fight for.
Somebody just said something about radio or TV on my end. So
yeah, maybe that's something
interfering, right? Is it better now?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it
is.
So kindly share what inspired you to spur, towards this direction, to champion the cause that, you thrive for.
Yeah, so I'm a mental health advocate, and coming into mental health advocacy was purely a personal experience. It was from a place of personal experience. It was a place of, after I had been diagnosed, after I realized that I'd spent years of my life living with a mental health condition. After all of that, I was just so passionate about it in a very weird way. So I tell people initially it was just a selfish thing, because I didn't go into it thinking, oh, you know what, let me just go out there and mobilize people. Initially it was just, let me just go out and write my stuff. It really started off as something I just wanted to unveil. It really started off as story. In fact, at that time, I wouldn't say I was she, this lady, because I wasn't ready. I wanted to just test what was going on. Like, okay,
It was more of like, it's a new world. Is there anyone like me? Like, is there, space for me here? Do I have to bring my own seat to the table?
Exactly, absolutely. I was like, let me not dive in too quickly. Let me just test and see with a couple of questions, and and over time, I realized that, what, really, I feel like I've reached where I think I didn't know I need to take it to the next level, and that next level was for my faith, and all of that, and and like a lot of people would really they could connect with the story. And even though initially they wouldn't
I'm losing you again.
Oh, really? Everything just seems fine from my end. I don't know why.
Okay, it's back now. Oh my God, is this internet issue ever going to get better? I mean, talk about, well, that's off topic. I was going to say 5G, but that's off topic. Yeah, so please go on, Hauwa. Yes. You decided to take it to the next level, to take it heads on.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I just did that, and I started owning every single thing. And even though people wouldn't like it or comment on it, they would send me DMs and they would say, oh, I can relate with that story. Oh my gosh, I totally agree. Oh my gosh, that's my story, or that's my sister's story, or that's my aunt's story, or whatever it is. And I realized that, oh, wow. So why is everyone so hush about it?
Why is everyone dodging the conversation?
Exactly. When it feels like we're all connected somehow, but then nobody's talking about it. So for me, I just realized that, okay, it seems like there are a lot of people here, so why does everybody have to keep quiet? And then from there, for me, transition to a place of, you know what, I'm going to own it. And even though everybody cannot speak about it, speak, what I always say is speak truth to stigma, I will do it. things
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can take, the consequences and things like that. So I will do it, and I will talk openly for all of us, and everything. And that's what advocacy is. It's being able to represent a group of people, to speak on behalf of a group of people,
Yeah.
and that's what I started doing, really. That was like in 2016.
Wow, wow, that's amazing, Hauwa. So, what would you say? I mean, you went ahead and you set up a non-profit, right? So, what would you say are the key steps of a non-profit advocacy organization in Nigeria? Just the main basic things that anyone that is looking towards that direction, step 1, 2, 3, what should they do?
I mean, number one would be get your trustees. Number two would be, actually go and, or make sure you have some funds. I'll say number two. And then number three would be
Yeah.
go and register it. The funny thing is that I actually think those three steps that I just mentioned are really easy. They're the easy parts of setting up a nonprofit,
Yes.
because anybody can do that, at least to a certain
Mm-hmm.
level. You
Mm-hmm.
can always take some of your family members and just say, oh, your trustees and all of that. You can always pull together some money, 100K to 250, I think, depending on what you want. And you can do that. And then
Yeah,
after that,
you
you
could
submit
start up
it.
social media pages. That's for free. So
Exactly. And
all
that's
of
what a
that
lot
is
of people
actually the
do.
easy part.
That's the easy part. And
Yes.
people just from there will just say, oh, I have a nonprofit. All well and good on paper. You do have a
But
nonprofit.
then there are so many common issues. This is what leads me to my next point. Actually, NGOs tend to run into a lot of issues, especially when it comes to funds. And basically, I feel like the main points have to do with planning, organization, maintenance, and keeping a sort of accountability loop going on. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so what can you say regarding that? What can you say regarding maintaining an NGO and actually the hard parts, the tough
Yeah.
parts?
I think there are so many factors to why people don't get that aspect of it. A lot of people that run nonprofits, I don't think we come out enough to show what the back end looks like. That's the truth.
Yeah.
We only post the nice
The
pictures
nice
when we do
things.
our outreach, when we go like international conferences, and people are
But
looking
the
at us
back
like,
end
oh
is
my god,
chaos. It's
oh my god,
it's
girl, it's
agitating.
so
It's agitating,
it is
yeah.
so tough. Like sometimes I remember when some of our interns came in, was it last year or 2 years ago, and they saw the back end. So it's like, when a reality check sets in, like,
Yeah.
oh my days, this is not what we signed up
This
for.
is
We
not
thought we'll
what
be going out
we
every
thought we were
day.
coming here for the gram, but now it's like, whoa, you don't even have
As
time for the
in,
gram.
absolutely, like there is
I've seen
so
I've,
much
I've,
work
I've
that
seen
goes
videos
into
of your call centers. It's people on the hotline day in day out. I mean, it gives me just a man, a woman doing the best she can, a woman doing everything that they say a man can. You know,
it. Yo.
so that's really really amazing. How I'm really enjoying this. So, what do you think are the common issues in regards to fundraising, especially? And being an advocate of global repute yourself, how can a non-profit advocacy stay local while going global? That's catchphrase, stay local while being global, has been something, obviously you've heard it a lot when you go for international conferences. Is the order of the day. It is what every single advocacy non-profit that wants to go somewhere needs to get on. So what can you give us on that?
So I feel like a lot of times you talked about fundraising. So let me just address fundraising first. I feel like a lot of times people start nonprofits, and the
Mm-hmm.
first thing they want to do is start raising. They want people to start giving them money, and I'm like, yo, look, you haven't even proven to me that you have something good going. Like, think of it like a business. When you start a business, you don't just expect people to come and start investing millions of naira into your
You
thing.
have to
No.
become a marketable product.
Exactly. So you have to be somebody that looks attractive to people. You have to be somebody that has shown what we call proof of concept. Like, okay, fine. I mean, I know it's very popular in the business world, but for some reason in the nonprofit space, we don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about the
Mm.
fact that you have to put in your own investment, your own savings.
Yes,
You
you
have to
do.
gather from your family and friends first, and then do some
Wow.
work, and then be able to account for it, and then be able to, show your impact, be able to report it, and continue doing that for a period of time for people to now see that, oh, okay, if you can do this
Sustain
much
it.
by yourself, then let me see what you can do. Oh, you've been able to do this with 500,000 naira. Okay, let me give you an additional 500,000 naira. Let me see what you can do. Okay, after that, let me give you this. Let me see what you can do. But the thing is that a lot of us will just rush in, like, I've been looking for funds. I'm like, nobody going to give you funds.
You have to wait. In fact, your first 5 years, good luck. Your first
Oh
5 years,
God.
good luck. You know, it's always tough.
It is really tough. It is really tough. I tell people like you have to play the long game, you know, because if you're in for the long haul, it doesn't feel too painful. But if you are too quick trying to like, oh my God, we need to raise money, I'm like, hold on, and maybe you want to go back to your intentions as to why you're starting, you know, an advocacy nonprofit. Because a lot of times people don't have the right intentions when they're starting it. You know, you just have something that you think that, okay, let me just be pulling money there. I'm like, no, sooner or later, it's either going to die out, phase out, people are going to catch up to what you're doing, or, you know, you just won't stand the test of
yes.
time.
It's not
That's just
sustainable.
it.
It's not going
It's
to
just
take
not
you anywhere.
sustainable. That's it. It's just not sustainable. And a lot of people need to understand that, you know, there's a lot you need to do in the short term in order for you to begin to position yourself for funding, you know. And I tell people a lot that like when we started in 2016, funny enough, I didn't start thinking about funding until late 2018. You know, and that was 2 years straight. I mean, of course, I can't always use my organization because a lot of people always tell me that, oh, you have grown fast. And, you know, I guess I have to look at it like we've actually grown fast because we're just 4 years old and we've achieved so much. But then still, I didn't look at it for about 2 years. And I would say typically, people shouldn't even think about it for the first 3 years. Put your house in order. You know, what are your systems and structures? What are your policies? You know, mirror other organizations, see what they are doing. Just get your house in order so that you become investable. So that when people look at you, they look at your social media presence, your digital presence, they look at your offline work, they're able to say, okay, she's really doing something here. Let us now enable her. Let us give her a stepping stone. Not that you just sit there and be waiting for somebody, and nobody's going to do that.
No, nobody is going to send the elevator down just like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
And then the second thing you mentioned was, you know, thinking local and staying local, thinking global.
Thinking
And
global.
all of that. I think it really ties into what I'm saying regarding, you know, doing your housekeeping. Let me call it housekeeping. You know, when I started She Writes Woman, I did a lot of research at the beginning regarding, you know, why the nonprofit space wasn't very attractive in Nigeria. What was it about nonprofits that made it seem like, oh, na scam? Or what is it about that makes it seem like, well, you are just using, you're just backdoor for money for something else? You know, I really had to do that research. And then I also looked at nonprofits in other countries, in Australia, in the US, in UK, you know, in Malaysia, in India, trying to see the kind of, you know, models they work with, trying to see what they're doing right, trying to see, you know, I really had to do that homework. And the reason I did that was because I didn't want to ever, I mean, I think it's something that I've done with everything in my life, is that I always, and I remember when it all changed, my final year in university, when my project, I can't remember what it's called, like project supervisor called me, and he was like, you might be the best in class, but are you better than the best in Japan? Are you better than the best in India? Are you better than the best? So, like, in my
Yeah, like,
mind,
whoa,
I was
the
always
bar keeps on getting higher. Yes.
exactly. So I always have to think, okay, let me not be like a local champion here. I hear
Yes.
you.
You have to aim higher.
Absolutely. So I started looking at what are the standards? What are the standards in other countries? And how can I position myself, you know, at par with them? As against just thinking that, oh, people are playing small. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm the legend in, you know, I don't know, I can't remember, local championship. And
Yeah.
I started thinking, if they have this structure, why don't I have this structure? If they have this kind of documents, why can't I have this kind of documents? If they have this kind of, you know, staff strength or whatever, why can't I have
Yes.
it? And that sort of elevates you to a place where you are now being seen differently within the crowd of your own local space. So within your local space, you can look there, but for some reason, you just happen to stand out. You
Yes.
know, and maybe you yourself may not even know, you know, at the time that it's happening, but it is all of those actions that you have taken, those steps, those little things over time that have sort of added up, and then all of a sudden you are different. You are different enough for them to take you from a local stage to a global stage, to
To
the
global
UN, to
stage.
the young world, and say, okay, you know what, your voice needs to be heard in all of these places. And it's also about personal development, because I see a lot of advocates do advocacy, but they don't work on themselves. You know, you don't work on your speaking skills, you don't work about on your delivery, you don't work on your networking, you don't know how to position yourself in terms of branding and all of those things. And I think it's so important, because I think the problem is that we have this mindset that non-profit work and advocacy is just, it's just a passion project, you know, and all of that. Let's just, you know, and I'm you
Pet,
guys,
the most degrading word is pet projects.
project.
I always roll my eyes like, okay.
Like, oh my gosh, we don't take it
Yeah.
seriously. And then we want like big returns. I'm like, no, it's what you put in, you're going to get out. So if you're working on yourself to that degree, then you will get equal and maybe even more opportunities to that degree. You don't expect, you're only going to be open to opportunities that you are adequately prepared for, you're adequately equipped for. You know, they're not going to just take you and drop in you, and you may
Yes.
fumble. So
Yes.
you
Yes.
need to be ready for it
You
when
need to
it
be
comes.
ready for it. You need to
Yes,
be ready for it.
absolutely.
Wow, wow, Hauwa, those are powerful points that we all need to learn from. I'm so glad I get to record this, so I get to have all the, notes and whatnot. But that is amazing and very insightful. Now, in you are regarded in a lot of quarters as the voice for mental health in Nigeria. For me personally and professionally, I know no other better than you and more well equipped than you, right? And being a survivor that you kind of gave a glimpse earlier on, kindly share with us briefly how you were able to, overcome this and even to start helping others, because some of our audience here are probably dealing with, the same issues that you advocate for, the same issues that you're trying to create safe spaces for. So what would you say for you? How were you able to take care of yourself so much so well that now you're even teaching others how to do it?
Oh, I love the question so much, and I love how you phrased it. Oh, yeah, and I love that you really ended with that, because it's only one other time that somebody has told me that, like, how have you been able to come from a place of dealing with a mental health condition to a place where you're now teaching supposedly healthy people how to improve their own
It's,
mental health.
it's, it's,
And
it's amazing.
yeah, I think one of the greatest things that we can all do on a very individual level, and maybe collectively as well, is just the ability to unlearn a lot of things and relearn a lot of things. I feel like we've been conditioned to be in certain ways, like we're just fixed in our ways for such a long time. And sometimes when it's not working, sometimes when we encounter certain kinds of traumas, whether it's sexual abuse, whether it's the kind of trauma of maybe being displaced, whether it's trauma of a pandemic, whether it's trauma of a job loss or a loss of a family member or a loved one or whatever it is, or maybe abusive parenting or abusive marriage or whatever really it
Or
is,
just,
you know.
pressure, cultural pressure, societal pressure. There are a lot of young people, for me, I feel like right now there are a lot and a lot of young people that are dealing with this kind of pressure that is like, you need to succeed right now. Like time is running out. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm guilty of that. I feel that way sometimes as well. Like, oh, time is running out. Like you're on some
Mm-hmm.
sort of clock, and that gives you this type of anxiety. And our society really
Absolutely.
doesn't help, with all the slay mamas, Yahoo boys, and all the pressure. It's quite difficult for a lot of people out there to stay true to themselves, and there is a lot
Absolutely.
of trauma.
You are absolutely right. And I like that you have brought it down to something so basic that a lot of people can connect to it. Just pressure. The pressure to keep up, the pressure to succeed, the pressure to keep moving. People are moving, people are launching things. You better launch. Look at your mates, they are doing things, and you're like, hey, even when you thought you were satisfied and you were content, lie. There's always something
No,
pushing you.
yes, there's always something. There's always
Yeah.
something.
I feel like, in that regard, I feel like it's almost like an act of rebellion now for you to prioritize your self-care. And a lot of times we think self-care is just the luxury stuff, the bubble baths and, all of those things. But self-care sometimes is saying no to cultural norms that don't serve us. That's the truth. And for a
Yeah.
lot of people, that will go a long way to being able to say, no, thank you, I'm going to slow down. I think I did it in one of my posts maybe last week or last 2 weeks. I was like, most of my success model it's actually more spiritual than it is physical. So a lot of people that know me well, they tag me as a very lazy person, which is going to be funny for a lot of people. I sleep a lot. Like, I sleep something less than 12
people think I'm
hours.
lazy too. People think I do nothing but sleep. I think it's normal. I think the moment you're happy, people think you're lazy. And
Yeah, the
then
thing that
when you're
there's nothing
unhappy, that
doing
is when
you.
you're
Like,
hardworking and
mhm.
but in the country we live in, we know, every day counts. You have to
Yes,
be
and
happy every day. You have
you
to
have to
try.
deliberately fight for your own state of,
Yes.
happiness. If
You
not,
have
like
to
society,
protect
like you
your
said,
walls. You have to protect your own
exactly.
walls and
Exactly, because
deliberately
society
say
is
no,
not
as you
designed
said.
to help you be happy. So you can't give that power away to society to say, oh, come and make me happy. No, that's not what it is about. In fact, your brain is not even designed to make you happy. It's just designed to make you survive. That's the truth. So whatever it needs to do to put you in survival mode, it will do that. But you, like I said, it's like a personal rebellion. You now have to now go inward in yourself and ask yourself, what is not working for me? And it takes a huge sense of self-awareness to do this, to be able to say, you know what, it is my kind of parenting. Oh, it is the kind of, the schooling that I had. It's a kind of, and to be able to go back and it's almost like you're unlearning that and trying to put in something else that will work for you. And I feel like a lot of times that's what trauma does to us. It keeps us stuck in certain kind of patterns that don't work for us. And a lot of times
Like
we need
a
to
vicious
deliberately pull
circle that just
ourselves.
doesn't work.
It's exactly a vicious circle. It's like a loop. It just keeps going on and on and on like that until you make a deliberate attempt to break that loop. The truth is you really have to sort it, because if you don't sort it, the truth is that it goes into another aspect of your life and you think the problem is gone, but it shows up in another way. So you may
Yes.
think, oh, I got out of this, maybe child abuse and everything, but all of a sudden
But
you're
the
finding that
emotions will repeat themselves in a pattern.
absolutely. Maybe they repeat themselves in your marriage later, or they repeat themselves in the fact that you cannot handle like public engagements or public speaking, or whatever it is, or maybe you have certain kind of generalized anxiety in certain kind of settings and things like that. We really need to sort ourselves out. And for me, that is what I've done. Like I tell people, dealing with my mental health was not just about taking medications and going for therapy. It was a holistic change in how I eat, how I sleep, what I watch, what I put, like what I listen to,
What do you
what I
listen to?
consume, every single thing. I am so deliberate about. Like sometimes my friends will be like, "You're all too much." I'm like, "Thank you. Me, I know what it
Wow.
is to be at the edge, so I'm not going to risk it, because you people feel like, oh yeah, I'm all good. No, not necessarily. Maybe you're just one traumatic experience away from a breakdown. Maybe you
Yes.
are,
And you have no
and
idea.
you have no idea until it happens. So I always tell people you don't have to get there first. You have an opportunity to begin to take back that bit of control over your life. And these are things that are so important to every single person, man, woman, girl, boy, advocate, non-advocate. Just take back your life and handle your trauma. If you have to go for therapy, fantastic. If you have to see a counselor, do that. If you need some self-help, do that as well. See, it will affect the outcomes of your life. That's just the truth. It will affect in one way or the other. So for me, I always come down to that with a lot of people, because for me, it's like an ongoing journey. And because I keep doing that with myself, because I keep holding myself to better ways of living, not the societal norms, because I keep telling myself, why would I want to do something like society when most of society is not happy? Why would I want to be like, so when people say, oh, that's how it is, I'm like, why do I want it to be like that when most of it is not working? And I feel like we need to be that conscious and aware in order for us to question why things are in certain ways, so that at least we can relieve ourselves of that pressure. So I feel like that's what I've done for myself, that have kind of positioned me in a place where I can see things differently from many people.
Wow, thank you so much, Hauwa. I'm just looking at the time. We've actually gone 6 minutes
Oh
overboard.
gosh.
I'm so sorry. So any last words? What would you advise other young advocates? Just what are your last words? It's been amazing. I would like to keep you here for the whole hour, but I need to eat my second batch of iftar food, then get to some Tarawih prayers. Anyway, so what's your you know, last words?
I
What
would
would you tell
say
anyone out there?
I would say you have to do the work. You just can't skip the work. That's the truth. Whether it's the
You can't
personal work,
cheat
whether it's
it. You
the
can't
you
cheat
can't
it.
cheat. That's it.
Just do
You
it.
just you just can't do that, because you're gonna need it. You know, every single step teaches you, every single process teaches you something. You know, if you feel like, oh, I don't have the resources, no, you do have the resources. You have a smartphone to be watching this. So trust me, you have a lot of resources at your fingertips. So it's so important that, we do the work. Whether that work requires personal development or it is professional development, or whether it is research, or whether it is putting our own hard-earned money back into the work that we do, you have to do it. You just have to do it, and you have to do it knowing that you are being strategic, not just, oh, I've been doing it, I've been pouring it, and you don't have a strategy, you don't have guidance, you don't know where you're headed to, you don't have like proper mentorship, or sort of something that you're aspiring to. And I feel like that's what makes advocacy very fruitless for a lot of people. It is
Yeah.
that I'm putting so much and I don't feel the reward. Initially, we're all like, oh my
That's because
God,
you're
it
not
fulfills me.
strategic. Yeah.
Exactly. We're all like, oh, it fulfills me and all of that. But the truth is that from fulfillment, we quickly spiral to frustration. It gets very
Yeah.
frustrating very quickly because all of a sudden it's not sustaining you. It's frustrating. People are not responding. There are many thousands, hundreds of thousands more nonprofits out there. How are you distinguishing yourself? If you don't have the right strategy and you're not doing the work to invest yourself in the right way, then yeah. So you have to do the work.
Wow. Thank you so, so much, Hauwa.
Thank
Thank you so much.
you.
It's been lovely to have you. So, yes, it's been so lovely to have you. Thank you for coming on, and
Thank
I
you
hope
for
that our
having
audience has
me.
enjoyed, this particular episode, and I hope that we've all learned a lot from it. I have taken a lot from it. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Fati. Love it, love it, love it,
All
love it. I'm looking
right.
forward to the replay.
I will. All right, bye, my dear. I would message you.
All right, darling.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Hauwa is logging. Oh, yes. So, wow, I totally enjoyed that. I feel like a lot of us do not talk about mental health, and I really, I hope we can be able to duplicate people like Hauwa, ideas like Hauwa's, all around the country. I don't know. I think something is going on with the network. Okay, something is wrong with the network. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. Bye.